The mainstream media will not outlast the Trump presidency, guys. They are struggling so hard right now, and it's simply because they're just a wing, basically, of the failing Democrat Party. And just like the Democrats, the media is completely out of touch. So I want to give you the numbers for the layoffs that are happening right now at all of the leftist organizations. But first, I have to show you this clip. It's of Eric Swalwell, who's one of the worst congressmen in America. He was asked who the thought leaders are on the left, and I thought his answer was pretty hilarious. Watch this.
Who is the elder statesman that can help push and cajole and influence the Democratic Party to find a more solid ground?
I think one of our best thought leaders is Mark Cuban. I think he's
Mark Cuban. Really?
Mark Cuban, yeah. He's very influential.
Really?
Has a lot of relationships with my colleagues and myself. He has business experience, but I think he's also not lost touch of like what regular people care about. And I thought he was an effective surrogate for Kamala being out there on the trail. But I go to Mark on a lot of stuff, and I think he understands where most people are.
That was a genuine shock. Mark Cuban? That's what he says. Yes, Mark Cuban apparently would be perfect, considering he got kicked off of the surrogate list for Kamala Harris, who was a garbage candidate. So if you're not good enough for Kamala Harris, I don't know what you're good enough for. Why would Eric Swalwell say that? This just shows how out of touch they are. If those are the media personality, I mean, you look at people on the right for a second. Let's juxtapose this for a moment, right? If you're talking to Donald Trump and you say, yeah, who are your good media people who are going to spread your message? He's going to say Charlie Kirk, The Daily Wire, Benny Johnson, maybe Tucker Carlson. Those are some people who are entertaining and they have real influence. And Eric Swalwell instead chooses again Mark Cuban, who was not even good enough for Kamala Harris. That just shows how out of touch they are. So let me name the leftist media outlets and how many employees they're laying off right now, just to give you the scope of what's happening with leftist media right now. 4% layoff from the Washington Post, 8% from the Associated Press. CNN is laying off 6%, or about 210 people, and NBC is expected to lay off just a few dozen people. Guess who didn't get layoffs though, guys? Right-wing podcasters, the New York Post, the Daily Wire, Fox News. No announcements about that. So what we're seeing right now is a total reshift of media, and it is so freaking awesome. It's so awesome, and it's been a long time coming. And as someone who works in media, all I can say to you guys is thank you. Thank you. This is an effort of patriots. And basically what they're finally saying is, I'm just not really looking forward to watching the propaganda on CNN tonight. That's just not what I want to do. Instead, they're tuning into people who actually are honest about their biases. It doesn't mean they're objective journalists. They just actually say what they believe, and they say what they believe is true. This tax season, I'm partnering with Quick Tax America, which does all federal returns for only $69, no matter how complicated your taxes are. And they hate the IRS as much as you do, so they're going to get you your best return. What's more, guys, they do all the work. You simply upload your files, answer a few questions, and you schedule a 15-minute finish your return call with a tax professional, and they do the rest. Don't partner with woke companies that are gonna charge you hundreds of dollars and make you do all the work. I've been there. I'm sure you've all been there, where you spend 4 hours on a website that will not be named. That's very popular out there. That's a very woke company. And they say it's free, and it's $150, and you spent 4 hours. Instead, you guys should partner with Quick Tax America that has one transparent price. It's $69 for a federal return. And again, they're going to do all the work for you. So go check them out at quicktaxamerica.com when you get your tax documents, or you can go to the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't already, go down below, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and watch another video.